All right, guys, welcome back. 93 Silverado project, Resurrected. Getting ready to take the bed and stuff off this truck, so I'm going to walk you through it really quick, and then I'm going to pause the video in order to get this bed unbolted, because this is going to take some time. I would imagine with the truck being as old as it is, I'd say the bolts is pretty rusted out. So anyways, first thing you want to do is you want to get your tailgate off, of course. That does eliminate at least about 30, 40 pounds worth of weight. So what you do, you just let your tailgate down. Right in here, you're going to have your cables connected to there. Usually what you do is you let your tailgate all the way down, and then you'll pull your strap out the way, and then you can get that off. Again, self-explanatory, guys. It kind of self-explains itself when you look at it. All right, we got one bolt missing right here. Anyways, with your taillights, you'll have one Phillips head screw here, and you're supposed to have one down here, but I got one missing. And same way with over here, you'll have one up top and one down at the bottom. Once you take those off, this has a circuit in this taillight to where like you can just take one plug in and unhook it, which is pretty cool. On the older models, you had to take every individual bulb off the taillight. So anyways, once I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to take one of these taillights off. That way I can show you, because you got to take the taillights off the bed before you take the bed off, just for the simple fact that the wires are connected to it. So let me pause this video, and then I'll get right back to you. All right, guys. Right here's what I was talking about. I took the taillight off, and see a plug-in right there? All you got to do is just pull this clip up just a little bit, unplug that, and your light comes right out. So let me pause this video once more, and we'll get the taillights out, and then I'll get up underneath the truck and show you where all the bolts are to the bottom of the bed. All right, guys, before I continue the video, I found out why it didn't have a bolt in the lower bottom, and it's because this ear right here is broke off the taillight. So we're going back with a different set of taillights anyhow. I'm going to go back with LEDs. So if it hadn't been, taillight probably still would have stayed in there. I mean, it's been in there for a year. So, but again, like I said, in my first video, do it right the first time. You won't have to redo it again. This could be something, if this top tab breaks off, it could fly out, plug in, come loose or something, and this go through somebody's grill of their vehicle. And then instead of buying a $50 to $60 set of taillights, you're spending a little extra money fixing somebody else's vehicle plus yours as well. So, all right, guys, I'm going to pause the video and get these taillights and the wiring harness out and stuff like that. And I'll also show you, once I get down in the bottom, show you how to get this wiring harness out, because it is fed throughout the bed. So you have to get that out before you pull the bed off. Otherwise, like I said, you'll be ripping wires out, and you definitely don't want to do that, because wiring harnesses are not cheap. All right, guys, pause the video and I'll be right back. All right, before I go under the truck, you got these little hoses right here. This is where your wiring harness fed through. You have to feed your wiring harness back through this hole right here. Make sure you get it up through there and hit it kind of fall through. So once you get that, then it's also over here on the other side as well. Just make sure it's back through this hole right here. That way when you get up underneath it and you pull it down, you ain't snagging your wiring harness on the side of this here. All right, guys, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. I'm not really sure if you can see it or not. This is your wiring harness. This is a hole on the driver's side that goes up to your taillight. You have to pull that wiring harness down through there. And where I told you that this fed through your bed, you can see there that it feeds over top of the frame. And it's also clipped to your bed right there. You have to undo those clips. What you can do is you can take a screwdriver and just kind of pry that clip apart, and your wiring harness will fall right down from that clip. But like I said, as you can see, it's fed all the way through your bed just, well, it's actually put up by those clips. Once you put those clips out, you can bring the wire harness out. This here, right here, is where it's all plugged together. So this is the center part of your wiring harness. Once you get it to that point, then get both sections pulled out to that point. You can then pull your bed off after you're unbolted, of course. All right, guys, got the wiring harness unplugged and everything, and pulled out where I can get the bed off. Here is the one to the driver's side, and this is the plug to the passenger side. You can see the passenger side is a whole lot longer, so there's not really no mistaking of which side it goes to. Plus, when you plug it up, you'll kind of see it. Like I said, common sense. I tell you of which side goes where, and it was pretty straightforward. Take a flathead screwdriver, and let's see if I can show you here. You can take a flathead screwdriver, and I don't know if I can get close enough. Okay, take a flathead screwdriver, and you can see that clip there. Once it's together, all you got to do is take a flathead screwdriver and just pry it apart, and it'll come right unsnapped for you. But there's several clips underneath there, but it took me like right at about 5 minutes to get that whole wiring harness out of there, yeah. So it's not really hard at all. Let me pause the video. I'm gonna crawl up underneath here, and then I'm gonna show you where these bolts are for the bottom of the bed. They, unlike the older model Chevy pickups, instead of you having a carriage bolt that feeds down through the top of your bed, you see this bed has no bolts showing in the top of it, okay? That's because nowadays, the newer models, like this one, well, I mean, this is a 93, but I think from 88 and up, they went with a style bed to where your bolt threads from the bottom up. The nuts are welded into the bottom of the bed. Sometimes that can be a really good thing, and there's other times that it can be a really bad thing. All because sometimes the spot welds break on those nuts, and you have to resort to cutting the bolts off in order to get the bed off. If we have to do that, then we have to put this video on a delay in order to take the truck to an exhaust shop or something of that nature where they got cutting torches and to cut the head of the bolt off. Again, guys, let me pause this video, and then I'm going to get up underneath the truck and show you where these bolts are. And I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking they're a size 7/8 bolt. There is 7/8 or 11/16. We'll see once we get up underneath there.